Fundamental UI/UX design principles. Effective UI/UX design is guided by a set of core principles that prioritize the user. Fundamental UI/UX design principles. Effective UI/UX design is guided by a set of core principles that prioritize the user at every step. User-centered design, empathy. Designers must understand the user's needs, behaviors, and motivations through research and testing. Relevance. The product or feature must solve a genuine problem for the user. Designs that ignore people will be ignored. Consistency and simplicity. Consistency. The design, layout, and language should be uniform across the entire product. This builds trust and makes the product more predictable and easier to learn. Simplicity. The less is more approach. The interface should be clean and intuitive, focusing on essential information and removing unnecessary elements. Communication and clarity. Clarity. The purpose and function of every element, from buttons to labels, must be clear to the user. Feedback. The product should provide timely, informative feedback to users after every interaction, such as a confirmation message after submitting a form. Error prevention. Anticipate potential user mistakes and design the interface to prevent them, using methods like clear labeling and input validation. Structure and accessibility. Visual hierarchy. Use elements like size, color, and contrast to guide the user's eye and direct their attention to the most important parts of the interface. Information architecture. Organize and structure content logically to make it easy for users to find what they need. This includes sitemaps and navigation flows. Accessibility. Design for all users, including those with disabilities. This includes using sufficient color contrast, supporting keyboard navigation, and adding alternative text for images. The UI/UX design process. The design process is not a linear path, but an iterative one that involves continuous testing and refinement. Research and analysis. The process begins with deep user research to understand the target audience. Designers may conduct interviews, surveys, or competitive analysis to create user personas and journey maps. Ideation. Based on research findings, designers brainstorm and explore potential solutions to the user's problems. Wireframing and prototyping. Wireframes create basic, low-fidelity layouts that focus on structure, navigation, and content placement without visual aesthetics. Prototypes. Develop interactive models that mimic the final product's functionality for testing purposes. Visual design. The UI designer refines the visual aspects, such as colors, typography, and imagery, based on the approved wireframes. Testing and iteration. The design is tested with real users to identify pain points and gather feedback.